afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos State government spends over 8 billion naira on sponsorship of 143 festivals. House of Representatives to investigate alleged mismanagement of student loan disbursement. On the foreign scene, Hamas gives hints on agreement with United States envoy over Gaza ceasefire. And in sports, National Sports Commission expresses optimism over performance of young swimmers as Abdul Jabbar Adama gets enlistment into elite program. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State government has spent over 8 billion naira to sponsor 143 festivals in the last 1 year to promote creative arts and encourage more investors in the entertainment industry. Commissioner for Tourism, Art and Culture, Toke Benson-Awoyinka, who stated this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa, said endorsement letters were also presented to 124 creative stakeholders to support their efforts in seeking sponsorships for their various initiatives. Benson Awoyinka noted that each initiative contributes significantly to cultural preservation, economic stimulation, job creation, tourism inflow, and global media visibility to brand Lagos as the creative capital of the country and one of the continent's most vibrant cultural destinations.
This robust investment reflects the ministry's unwavering commitment to positioning Lagos as the leading hub for arts, culture, entertainment in Africa. The supported initiatives span community festivals, cultural showcases, entertainment, events, fashion weeks, art exhibitions, industry engagements, youth empowerment platforms, and global tourism summits.
Benson Awoyinka said the ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice, is working on the regulation and the formal registration of beach operators in the state to enhance safety, environmental sustainability, and service standards across the state's waterfronts. According to the minister, over 10,000 Lagos youths have been trained in industry-related disciplines, including filmmaking, production management, cinematography, digital media, to empower them and arrest youth restiveness as well as other social vices. Our correspondent Adiola Kindele reports that in the year under review, the J. Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History and Freedom Park attracted over 50,000 visitors across festival days. In a bid to end tuberculosis, which is one of the most persistent and deadly infectious diseases, the Lagos State government, through the Office of the First Lady, has organized a tuberculosis health talk and awareness campaign. The awareness campaign commenced at the Agidingbi Junior Secondary School, Lagos. In her welcome address, wife of the Lagos State governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, emphasized the need to communicate in all geopolitical zones, regardless of language barrier, to further spread the awareness of the disease, stressing that the initiative is in line with the International Children's Day to re-emphasize the importance of health and the fight against tuberculosis across the state.
Children are our future, and in line with the International Children's Day, it's important that we re-emphasize whatever we're talking or campaigning about. Health is everybody's concern and everybody's business, and we should be custodians of, making sure that we have a healthy nation, we hand over a healthy nation to our children. So bringing it to the school is one of our strategies and methodologies in ensuring that the campaign really goes down to the grassroots, encouraging the young ones out there that they too can be ambassadors of health issues.
Mrs. Sanwo-Olu further urged stakeholders, parents, guardians, teachers, market men and women to encourage children, students in understanding the signs and symptoms and the necessary measures to take in preventing the widespread of the disease. Also speaking, Tutor General, Permanent Secretary, Education District 6, Mojisola Yusuf, highlighted the awareness as a move to help keep students in school and encourage citizens to take their health issues seriously.
So the awareness program is not just going to spread information to just the students, but to the entire population of Lagos State. And that will promote increase the number of work hours, and then, it will help our GDP. So I give it to the First Lady, Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, for this. God bless her. And I give it to Mr. Governor too for supporting the program.
She added that the initiative is also in line with the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in ensuring a safer and healthier Lagos. The Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education has commended the smooth conduct of entrance examinations known as screening tests for prospective students seeking admission into the state's model colleges and upgraded junior secondary schools. Speaking during the inspection exercise, Director, Lagos State Examinations Board, Adebayo Oronsholu, described the process as seamless, noting that candidates were able to log in and complete the tests without technical hitches. According to him, the screening aims to assess whether pupils meet the merit requirements for placement in the state's model schools and upgraded junior secondary schools. Oronsholu, who stated the difference between the screening and the general junior secondary school placement exams, explained that the current exercise targets admission into 32 model colleges, which have more selective entry requirements. And now to the rest of the stories. The House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the alleged diversion, non-disclosure and mismanagement of student loan disbursements, as well as non-compliance with the Student Loans Act 2024. It also asked the Nigeria Students Loan Fund, NEL Fund, to take steps to report to relevant authorities and sanction any institution found to operate in violation of the Act establishing the fund and guidelines for its operations. This is after the House adopted a motion of urgent public importance sponsored by lawmaker representing Kaduna, Aliyu Abdullahi. Leading the debate in the bill, Abdullahi recalled that the Student Loans Access to Higher Education Act 2024 was enacted to ensure transparent, timely, and equitable access to interest-free loans for all Nigerian students pursuing higher education. He said significant progress has been made in the program so far, with over 500,000 applicants and a disbursement of over 54 billion naira to beneficiaries across the country. The lawmaker noted that the National Orientation Agency and NEL Fund have uncovered that some institutions received loan disbursements but failed to notify beneficiaries or update financial records, which is a violation of the fund's guidelines, raising concerns over transparency and accountability. To this end, the House directed all tertiary institutions to immediately make refund to students who paid their tuition fees before their NEL Fund loan disbursement. In a related development, the federal government has announced a monthly stipend of 45,000 naira for students enrolled in technical colleges across the country. Executive Secretary, National Board for Technical Education, Idris Bugaje, who spoke to newsmen in Abuja on the second-year administration of President Bola Tinubu, said this is in a landmark move to revitalize technical and vocational education and training, TVET. According to Bugaje, beyond the monthly stipend, the government will also cover teaching fees, pay industry-based supervisors known as masterclass instructors, where students undertake industrial attachments, and finance the cost of skill certification. He added that the President Tinubu administration had allocated 120 billion naira grant to support students under the new TVET initiative. And now to foreign news. Hamas says it has reached an agreement with the United States Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, on a general framework for a ceasefire in Gaza. In a statement published on Telegram, the group said the deal will involve the complete withdrawal of occupation forces from Gaza, secure the flow of aid into the territory, and establish a professional committee to assume control of Gaza's affairs once the agreement was announced. According to the group, the accord will involve Hamas releasing 10 Israeli captives and an unspecified number of bodies in exchange for the release of Palestinian prisoners. The statement did not specify how many Palestinian prisoners will be released, but added that it is waiting on a final response to the proposed framework. And Sports Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Olopade, says highly rated Nigerian young swimming sensation Abdul Jabbar Adama has been enlisted into the Commission's elite program under the Elite Athletes and Podium Board. This is after the board presented a contingent that represented Nigeria at the 16th Africa Junior Swimming Championships in Egypt to Olopade in Abeokuta, Ogun State at the National Sports Festival. Olopade said swimming is becoming a very top sport where Nigeria can boast of medals at major international events with the qualities that abound with the current set of young athletes. He also announced financial incentives for all the athletes that represented Nigeria in Egypt and the coaching crew. Nigeria had a successful campaign in Egypt, securing 3 gold medals and a bronze, all courtesy of the 17-year-old Adama, who broke the championship record in the 50 meters butterfly and the African record in the 50 meters freestyle. He also won the 100 meters freestyle. And that's all for the news. For always obey road signs and traffic lights. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on YouTube. Subscribe and watch us live on our channel Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 500 unemployed youths in soft skills and job interview program? You can get more details on the Lagos State government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State government has spent over 8 billion naira to sponsor 143 festivals in the last 1 year to promote creative arts and encourage more investors in the entertainment industry. The House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the alleged diversion, non-disclosure, and mismanagement of student loan disbursement, as well as non-compliance with the Student Loans Act 2024. We also told you that Hamas has reached an agreement with the United States Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff on a general framework for a ceasefire in Gaza. And in Sports, Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Olopade, has announced that Nigeria young swimming sensation Abdul Jabbar Adama has been enlisted into the Commission's elite program under the Elite Athletes and Podium Board. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.